Hi guys, and welcome back. Today's video is a little bit more chilled out. It's kind of a trial and error one, and it's all about join up. So as you can see, most of the work we do is in just a rectangular field, right? And we don't have an arena of sorts. So I've always wanted to try doing join up with my horse. When she was broken in, it was more of a natural horsemanship way. And it's something I wanted to try. So what we did was we just set up a little round pen, just using electric fencing. It's not on, it's just to give her some kind of guidance. And then I thought we'd give it a shot. So you see I've got a lunge whip, I'm giving her direction with my body and with the whip. And to start with, I just want her to be relaxed. Because, I mean, everybody's horse is different. But I know that Carrie can really struggle sometimes and she'll just rush things. And I didn't want this experience to be stressful or difficult for her. I just wanted it really to be a bit of fun, right? We always work so hard on transitions and pole work. So for this one, I just wanted to do something a bit more relaxed, right? So I'm just asking to walk around in a relaxed way, suss it out. See how she feels about it, and then start going on with the trot. So with join up, I mean, I don't know if you guys have tried it or if you're thinking of trying it, but you're supposed to send them away and then let them come to you. Now, canter isn't really her strong suit, so we're just doing it in trot. She's a little bit lazy, but I don't mind, as I said, because I don't want her to be stressed. So I'm just asking her gently to trot on. And she's doing that. You can see she's not really following the edge properly. And then I try and change direction with her. So again, I want her to read my cues so that I don't have to try really hard to ask her to change direction. And I also want to keep her mind active, because with lunging you can't change direction that quickly, and it just keeps her on her toes a little bit more. It's not really an active trot, but it's something I'm happy with. As I said, it was more of like a playtime session. She's sticking close to me because she doesn't really want to do it, which is, again, fine as long as we're getting through it slowly. I think she's looking for an escape route there. Again, you can see that she's rubbing her head collar on her leg, which is something she always does when she's getting into a kind of working frame of mind. If you watch her other videos, you'll see it's something she always does very early on, and then it's like, now she can work, now that she's done that. So again, she was a bit moody there because I asked her to go in a different direction than she wanted to. And then we're changing it. And it's okay, it's nothing terribly strenuous on her. But mentally it's challenging because this is something we never do. And then again, I'm positioning my body to try and block her off, and then I turn away from her, and you can see it was kind of successful, right? She turned towards me, which is what you want. But I kind of wanted her to actually come to me, which she didn't, and that's fine. I praised her verbally. And then we try again. And in hindsight, that was probably as successful as we'd get, because she was listening to me. And there we go again, I'm just keeping her on her toes, sending her away. I mean, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about join up and natural horsemanship. It's something that I quite admire, but I like just making my own methods, really, seeing what works for me and my horse. And again, I'm doing my best not to let her get too stressed. And you can see she's reading the cues quite well at this point. I'm not really having to stick my arm out completely to the side for her to change direction. She's seeing my body language. And you can see from quite a distance, we're doing well. And see, that was my fault there completely, because it looked like I was about to send her around. And this was one of the reasons that I started recording, actually, because I wanted to see what I was doing wrong or why certain things were happening. Because when that happened on the day, I couldn't understand why she didn't come to me that time. But watching it back, it's pretty clear, right? I was giving incredibly mixed signals. And that's alright, we all make mistakes. This is another reason that this is kind of unedited, is because I think there's not enough videos of people trying and not succeeding with things. So again, I turn away this time with a clearer message, and she does come to me. And the reason she's not coming right to me though, which again, hindsight is a wonderful thing, is because she's respecting my space. She's not a dog, you know? Her ears are focused on me, so I give her a pat well done, and you can see she's following me. So actually we did achieve join up. And she did pay attention, but the mistake I made here was I dropped the whip, and then I saw she was more attached to the whip than she was to me, which was a little bit frustrating because I still wanted her to follow me. But it's okay. So this time I try again, minus the whip, to see if we can still achieve the same thing. And I grab the rope, more so just as encouragement, but also to make sure she doesn't trip on it if she does come into the centre. So this time I put a little bit more pressure on her. She's a little bit lazier when the whip isn't involved, but I'm trying my best to get her mentally engaged, which she is actually. But you can see the laziness coming out, which is why I have to put a bit more pressure on her. See, she tried to change direction herself, but I didn't let her, and she respected that. She wanted to stop there. Again, I didn't let her. And I think there I kind of wanted her to canter, but she didn't, and that's alright because this exercise really wasn't about cantering. It was more about getting her to listen to me. And again, she wanted to stop and get out, so I switched sides, keeping her mentally engaged as best as I can. We managed to get a little canter, and that's great. She wanted to stop, so again, switch sides. Just keeping her on her toes, really. And then I turn away, but her attention was elsewhere, which wasn't ideal. I should have read the signs that she wasn't actually paying attention to me. And I think she was kind of moody with me at that point as well, because we did achieve join up twice, and in her eyes we were just like continuing running around. So I went to her and I was like, okay, we'll call it a day, because she did what I asked earlier on. And then I think it's easy that as people you get a bit greedy, but you can see she's following me without a lead rope. She's changing direction when I'm changing direction. So we did achieve join up. Anyway, I hope you guys find this helpful in your journey. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave it a like, and we'll see you next time.